Hello everyone and welcome to my live stream tonight. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas, and let's hope you're gonna have an amazing New Year's Eve party. How are you all doing? I hope you're fine. What I'm gonna show you tonight is a little project that I put together as a test for the new Vulkan system. Unfortunately, I've got my expectations were a lot higher than they really are, because I've got massive issues with the Vulkan update, and the developers are aware of this, and they're working to sort it. Basically, I get twice as bad performance with Vulkan that I do with the OpenGL. Anyway, I think there's about 6 or 7 towns plopped together in here. Most of them are over a thousand people, and the traffic is absolutely atrocious. Once you start fixing one junction, then you go further up and the other junction is going to be blocked. So I don't think there's anything really you can do to sort out the traffic in this sort of situation. Now, if you have a town here and a town, I don't know, maybe 3 kilometers apart, then that would be manageable. But here, it's quite impossible. You can see the frame rate. I usually, at this point, I get 20 frames per second, and this is the field of view as with the camera. It's at 55 millimeters, so that's why the performance is a bit lower than expected. Keep in mind, the recording software usually takes about 5 to 10 frames per second when you record, so this is the case. So I usually get around 30 frames per second in this busy area. Hello Star Killer, I'm glad you like my channel and all my content. I'm very happy that you guys find my content entertaining. Sorry. Mr. Train, you went skiing today. That's very great. We only have like maybe 3 inches of snow, maybe not even that, and by in the morning that's gonna be melted. I'm pretty sure of that. So as you can see, there's a lot of trains going on. Let's just get out, and to show you the traffic. Now, as I said, you sort out one junction, and then the other junction becomes a problem. So this one is 2000, nearly 2020, 2200 people. I've got the expanded demands, I think it's called the mod, so you get all the goods in every town, just like in Transport Fever 1. And then early we got nearly 1700 inhabitants, and these 3 have grown into each other. So you can see where the highest buildings are. and then they merge together. Where do you get that small 4-lane road? To be honest, I'm not too sure, but I think it might be this. I'm not too sure how it's called. If you want, I'll have a look after the live stream. If you drop a comment in the live stream after it's done, I'll have a look. I'm pretty sure it's from the workshop. You get different kind of roads. You get the city ones, the highway ones, and then you get the urban ones as well. And I think in here you get all sorts of junctions. So you can do the roundabouts. Where is it? Right here. You can see you can make this look realistic. The only problem is the cars will only use one lane. So for example, I'm gonna give you an example in here. Here they're using both lanes because there's nowhere to turn around to the right. But as you can see, we get closer to this junction, all the cars are merging into the first lane because they're trying to take the right in there. So that's the problem. As much as I hate city skylines, and I don't really watch a lot of videos, I do enjoy that mod and where you can select the lanes, so where the vehicle should go. Interesting choice of trains. I don't have too many. Most of them are vanilla. So this is getting all the goods. This is getting all the goods apart from fuel. And I don't think this is not getting anything. This is not getting anything. This is getting some. And then this is getting some as well. As you can see, I've destroyed a lot of this city. I put this tram track in the middle. I've tried elevated, and then I've tried underground, and I've tried all sorts of things, and nothing seems to be working. And it takes a lot of patience to make this work. Now, if you look in here, it's actually quite crazy because it looks like the traffic is going round and round. So they're coming from here. Well, they're coming this way, and then they're going over the bridge at this roundabout. Most of them are taking a right in here, and then they're going this way. So yeah, that is. That's fine, Nick. Hello, Nick. So yeah, it's all a big mess, tangled. So I've tried putting a elevated highway from like going through every town, but then the junctions from the road in here to the elevated one, they were getting really congested, and it wasn't making a lot of difference. So yeah, we got this one, and I've set up a couple more in here. I've not touched this. I've just put a couple of highways really fast, so the people can travel in between cities, and I don't think there's any connections with lines in these towns. As I said, I put this all together to see the difference in between Vulkan and OpenGL. got an airport, which is connected with the other bunch of cities in there. I placed this just so we can have some towns. We got a lot of fuel going on in here with ships. They're going to the oil refinery, and then from here we're going to the fuel refinery, and finally into this port. Yeah, I've done this river in here, so it looks like we have a big river in the middle of the city. I want to take a ride on a train, hopefully one that goes all the way to here. If I remember which one is that. That's not that. That's the ice that's going into the first station. It might be this one, actually. Yep, there we go. Perfect timing. Now the frame rate it varies a lot. You can see as soon as we get into the center of the city, it drops quite a bit. You look at the traffic in the right and the left. Sorry. But again, I'm not really too fussed about the traffic, because if you think about it, in real life, especially in the mornings in busy cities, you get a lot of traffic, which is totally fine in the game. Otherwise, the cities will just explode and growing. This way you can actually like keep them down a bit. I like how all this turned out. A lot of tangled tracks. So I think the ones on the right are for passengers. Yeah. Yep. Then we have a couple of bridges for cars going over the water, and then we got the massive bridge in the back, the grey one. So there's cars everywhere. And we are quite full. The trucks, I'll have to find a way for the trucks to, I think I'll have to put bus lanes so the trucks can get to their destination faster, and provide our cities with more goods. I'm gonna take a ride back on this train because I really like the scenery. Hey, help! I want to know how to get custom wagons. I have no idea, to be honest. I think you'll have to talk with someone that knows more about modding than I do. I suck at modding. I don't know anything about it. Favorite video, possibly the mine one with the trains detaching and attaching by video editing. Yeah. So that video was actually, I had the idea with the mine being underground. I wasn't sure if it's gonna work, So I've started working, and then I was speaking with Claude, the owner of the French community server, and he was like, "Oh, I think it will be really cool if you can detach and attach the wagons." And I spent about 2 days trying to find a mod that allows you to do that, and unfortunately I couldn't find one. So I came up with the idea that if the videos are perfectly timed, it might just work. So that's the idea behind the coal mine. Right, we had enough of this. Let's see what we can do tonight. I love this busy junction here. It's my headquarters and my little bit of decoration and little bit of high detailing going into this metropolis, if you want. This building is actually really nice. I don't think I've seen it before. As big as this. Oh, we got even golden. That's very smart. Right. We actually got any trains in here? We got 3. We got really fast ones as well. Right, guys, this is mainly a chat to look back into 2020 and what I've achieved with all your help. And if I think about it, my first video from 2020 was the Transport Fever 1 aerial view part 4 highlight. I think that was my first video from 2020, if I'm not mistaken. I had a gap from 2019 till the start of 2020, roughly 4 months that I haven't been active on YouTube due to personal reasons. And then when I finally got back into it, all this craziness that's going into the world today, it was just at the beginning. So I've done the Transport Fever highlights, and then I've done the aerial view part 4, and there was the last video from Transport Fever 1. And after that, I was feeling a bit down, and that's how I came up with the story of Aaron, the 3 different times, if you wish, of that specific village, town. I'm not too sure how to call it. So what I'm asking is, what is your favorite video from, you can choose Transport Fever 1 as well, but there's only 4 cinematics, and the rest are just a couple of Let's Play. And why do you think that video is so good? Obviously you get the coal mine and the model railway, which exceeded my expectations. I love this train ride, even though the performance is quite bad. I do love to just drive along with the trains. So how was everyone's Christmas? I hope you had a good time. At the end of the day, that's all Christmas is all about. I want to take a ride over the bridge. There's a plane. Yeah, Alejandro, that video was the second one after the story of Aaron. And to be honest, I've seen that picture somewhere on the internet, where a futuristic island that looked similar with the one that I've just made, Paradise Island. And I said to myself, could I replicate it? And I've started. It wasn't easy at all, because it's quite a big area, but I've enjoyed it. Also my Christmas, thank you. Yeah, the Christmas video, it was good. I enjoyed it as well. Unfortunately, it wasn't as watched as the other ones. I forgot the pillars on this bridge. It looks a bit weird with no pillars. Yeah, it does. Alright, what should we actually do? Maybe we can get rid of some of this goods from here. Move them. Do we ship anything in here? Yeah, just a few. I will have to think of a way to change the directions of the trucks so they can go this way. Where are they going? Let's see. Let's see if we add a bus lane. Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened, but hey, it's what is important is that the people that should have seen it, they've probably seen it. So that's the most important part. Tram tracks, electric, yeah, just put, we want bus lanes as well. Where's that station? If you bring this up, you'll probably see it. Christmas is the only holiday that I do celebrate because everything else in Romania is religious. I'm not a religious guy at all. But Christmas is mostly a religious holiday for some people. For me, it's just Christmas. Santa is coming, and that's it. Nothing else. But yeah, it's my one and only favorite holiday. Well, we need some waypoints, I think. So we can force them to take this one. So many waypoints in here. I'm just gonna go with the vanilla one for now. And then, let's see. So it will really help if I bring all these up. So we go from here through there. And how do we get rid of this queue in here? Yeah, we can add some we need bus lanes as well. No, that's not right. This has to be only one way. Yeah, we'll do that. Yes. Yeah, that should do. And hopefully they don't have to wait that long. And then we can push them. They can come back this way, I think. Yes. Yeah, they can go back that way. So they're coming this way, go into there. And after Kingsway, force them to go this way. Yep. And all that seems to be fine. Right, let's speed it up, see if we made a difference. I never realized there is a mod for using left-hand traffic. That's new. Right, where are my trucks? You trucking trucks, where are you? Probably stuck in traffic. What the heck are they? Not those. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Right. We need to extend this. The bus lane. Is that gonna work? Seems like it. If I put one more in there. I don't think we need catenaries in here or tram tracks. Tram tracks. Try it again. And traffic lights. They're a bit of a pain in the ass when it comes to that. Are you all good now? Seems like it. Now we can get rid of those and that and that. There's nobody waiting in there. let's see if we can put a dent in this pile of goods in here. Let's actually jump on board to see how it looks. A lot of wieners. See, if there wasn't any traffic, it just doesn't look realistic. With a lot of traffic, it does. Well, given the current conditions, most of the cities are looking like this, empty. Hello, electric cart. Come on, autosave. I love that bridge in the background. It's a shame it's so narrow. I think it looks a lot better. If I would add maybe 2 more tracks to it, so it's going to be wider. Yeah, it seems to be the trucks seem to be running quite good for now. I'm guessing as soon as the town expands. Why would you do that? And just because I've upgraded it and I forgot to lock the roads. That's why. As soon as the city grows, the traffic will be heavier and heavier. I mean, look at that. It's like they're waiting at the border. It doesn't. It maybe just looks it runs smooth, but it doesn't. I'll get 24 frames per second. 21 now. But yeah, hopefully the I've seen a lot of people saying that the Vulcan upgrade brings very good performance improvement. So it might just be an issue with my graphics card, not mine specifically, but in general, everyone that has the 5700 XT. I've seen another guy that has similar, the same graphics card, and he has reported same low performance with Vulcan. Yeah, I think so, Nick. Yeah, I've never seen something like that in my life. What's the first thing that you do after you exit lockdown? You go and sit at the McDonald's. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so my configuration is i9 i9 10th generation, running at 5.3 gigahertz, 64 gig of RAM, 3200 megahertz, DDR4, the Radeon 5700 XT, and everything is installed on a NVMe. I don't know what they're queuing for, Nick, to be honest with you, because the towns were fairly small when I placed them. I think they were around 500 or so, and I've started playing with them slowly. I haven't placed any of these tracks, and it was just cars. And I've started working from an area, working my way up to try and sort the traffic. And as the city expanded and expanded, more and more cars popped up. So if you follow them, you would say they go in a circle, but actually they don't. Some of them stop at various houses and they'll just pop new ones out or spawn new ones out, something like that. But yeah, every bridge is chock-a-block, to be honest, and it's mainly this way. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me What's wrong with me tonight? I need a drink. A drink of coffee. So yeah, but as I said, I'm not really fussed about the traffic. I think all this traffic adds up to the scenery. I mean, I would like to have more cars on that side, like, so more cars are coming this way, but it's fine. Now, if we look at this one, imagine if this was at 0, like 0%, and this would be at 0%. You would get another 70% increase of the residents. So yeah, it balances itself out. Let's see, let's have a look if these are doing what they should do. Hopefully we get this town a bit bigger as well after I've destroyed half of it, well, more than half of it. And I'll have to do the same on this side, because I've sorted this roads a wee bit. And I'll try to sort these as well. I don't want to delete all the town, because after that I won't grow. Yeah, the truck seems to be running quite smoothly at this point. See, it's all about micromanaging. If you are willing to spend a lot of time and sorting out all the issues and all the junctions and where the traffic goes, there's one thing I've noticed: if the traffic wants to go from this point to this point, it will always take the shortest route. But if you put this area of the road, if you make this one way going that way, then the cars will find detours, and they won't all take the same route. They might diverge themselves. I've tried Metro, but I kind of want to see the trains. I mean, these I've got these this line that goes like that, and is quite frequent. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trains, which basically does the same thing as the metro, but it's on the it's above ground. So I was thinking to do a metro system, but then I realized I want to see the trains and see the city expanding. Let's actually take a short trip on one of these. I love this train. It's so simple, yet so complicated. Doesn't make any sense, does it? No, but I like the train. That's as much as I can tell you about it. I love it. Oops. Yeah, that level crossing wasn't too good. Autosave. Oh, you're dead. Breaking news, there was a car crash. A car crash? A train collided with a car. Is this the first stop? Or the last one? Yeah. Yeah, to answer your I don't know if it's a question, Nick, but they're making a loss because what I've noticed, the distance between this station and this station is fairly close if you go straight, and that's how the line is actually calculated, the price per ticket, I think. But you're actually taking a detour instead, quite a long one, and that's why they're making a loss. And same applies for each station. Now if I was to run a train from here straight into there, it would make a lot more profit than it does at the moment. No, I don't have a lot of mods installed. Yeah, electric cart. I have done. I said it at the beginning. I have done a suspended elevated highway system. It was going from here all the way into the center of the cities, but that didn't help because where the actual junction was, for example, you had a junction here connecting with the elevator station, that was all blocked up. So the junctions are the main problem. Let's actually bring some try to sort this out as well. I don't think I've touched this town apart from this bit that I placed in here, which they're not using anymore. They're using that road because it's a lot shorter. It doesn't make any sense. Now, you would have to, the waiting time in here for that car to arrive in here would be, yeah, see, I think that's, it's a lot of calculation that the game has to do. Now, if they have to calculate every route for every car, that's why it's so complicated, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I bet if I make this road one way going that way, they'll start using that and that. Let's try it. Trial and error. That's all it is. No, the other way around. Yeah. And maybe. Let's see. We'll speed it up. And we'll probably start to see a lot more cars in here. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll just go a different way. What about if I place another one, small junction here? Too much slope. Come on. Come on, you. You can do it. Oh, it doesn't want to bloody do it. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Yep, I'll go with that. No? Really? Why? They still don't want to use that. Maybe the new cars that are gonna come. That is very, very strange. They are put in the oh, that's the right way. Let's take that off. Hey, welcome back, Mr. Train. I'm still here doing mostly the same thing that I've done before you left. Oh yeah, you're right, Nick. See, that's why an extra pair of eyes always help. Oh no, good spotting. Yes. Oh, there you go. See. See, the traffic disappeared from here. I guess it's backed up somewhere else. For example, here. Oh no, they're backed up here. Yeah, yeah. And they're going this way, and then they're taking that way. That's fine. Now this is... they can go that way. If we make this one way, no, we make this 3 ways, 6 ways. Let's see. Is that gonna help? 6 lanes. Let's see. Because then we got dedicated lanes. So 2 of them are going to down the way, hopefully, and then that one is going straight ahead. I honestly could sit and watch the traffic flow, like in here at this roundabout. What I've done when the game was running, right at the beginning, if you press right Alt and D, it will bring you this. Obviously, if you have the debug mode enabled, and then if you press the debug speed, you can go as high as 32, as long as your computer can process it. At the beginning I was running it at 28, but now it will start throttling down the CPU if you go too high. You can already see it's not doing very well. So if we go at 6 and keep it at 6, I could sit here and watch the traffic flow like for hours. I don't know, it's just something very, very nice to look at, in my opinion anyway. The same with the trains, obviously. You can just watch the trains all day long. Now look at that. See, the traffic in there is flowing quite good. I don't know if any of you seen it. There was, and you probably did, there was a small video with different junctions and city skylines and the traffic flow. And there was a video that I watched about, I don't know, 50 times. Yeah, well, if you want, I can upload the map on the workshop, depending on how many mods I have. I don't think there's too many. Saying that, too many to me is about 200. Yeah, and there's another one in here that awaits you to customize it as you wish from the start. I think there's only one. Yeah, there's a couple of train routes going into the airport, and that's about it. There's a bunch of. By the way, this is new. I've found out not long ago. So the vanilla industries, and if you enable sandbox mode, it'll give you the industries in here. Now, if you want food to be produced and don't want to provide it with grain, all you have to do is turn input off. I probably never paid attention to this before, and as long as there's demand, this will start producing without any grain. And same applies for every industry in here. So for example, if you would like to have I don't know, a food processing plant, you can usually find them in cities. If you want it just to produce, just place it in there when this turned off, and that's you sorted. Right, get back to sorting out this traffic and stop yapping. Yeah, it's a new thing that I've recently discovered. Right, let's have a look at this line. I need to add more colors because, yeah, there we go. So we're going this way, which is all good. Here comes the problem here. Then we don't need tram tracks, do we? Coming this way, and then this one seems to be clear for now anyway. this one, and then we do that one. Just future-proofing myself. And no matter what way, I think I'm gonna have to add another entrance in there, and then I'll force them to go that way. This one's not straight anyway. I'll get rid of that. What? Yeah, that's more like it. Okay. Yep. Right, let's have a look now. Just doing some weird stuff. Link's color mode. I never tried that, to be honest. By the way, last night, I'm sorry I'm talking that much, and I did mention there's going to be more chat and trying to sort out traffic problems. Last night I was watching Sky Storm's Livestream. He's doing the Peninsula, the one that Colonel Failure is doing as well, and he was out of nowhere. He was doing some terrain manipulation, trying to make the mountains look like look realistic. And I said to him, look, you can try the terrain map, height map, because I think it does the same thing. And he actually seen the comment, and he said no, because I've tried it and all this. And I said, I never said anything else after that. And all of a sudden there's Picture Perfect, that they're usually both on the stream. She said, you remember that comment from unknown player? And he was like, yes, he's the guy that actually made the model railway. And yeah, he just gave me a great shout out. It just made my night, to be honest. I felt so good. Right. Not too sure what this is doing. And I'm afraid there's not much I can do about that, because there's only a couple of cars waiting in there. If we turn this off, and that should be good. And let's have a look. So you're going that way, it's all good. Why is this? No, we don't need that. And is there a traffic light in here? No, there isn't. Good. So you're going that way, it's all good. Going this way, I can turn this traffic light off, and this one as well. Yep. And then oh, he's stopping in here, and then he's going around there, and then for the next stop he goes in here and comes back in here. So every time they're going into the same. So it seems fine. Seems fine for me. We'll just have to wait and see if the flow has improved in any way. Let's crank up the speed. yeah, he's got quite a huge amount of subscribers, and apparently some guy from the chat on Skystorm's livestream said that Raptor mentioned my name for a video. I can't really tell you which one is it because I've not checked. Right, so that seems to be a lot better, I should say. What do you guys think? In terms of trucks moving, not the traffic. There's my headquarters just downgraded. That's very weird. Look at the numbers. Oh wow, that's 3 million cargo item, almost 3.5, and 500,000 passengers. Oh Jesus, I didn't even look at the date. I think some of these trains need to be replaced, but I'm not too worried about that now. Yeah, so hopefully with this improvement they will expand a bit more and they'll merge together again. What I think we need is, now we're shipping fuel in here, yeah, and why do we not have enough machines? We should have. I need to add a couple more wagons to have some more variety, because I think these are just the vanilla ones. Where do I live or where I was born? I'll answer both of your questions. I was born in Romania and I live in Scotland. I think we need another, at least another train in here. If we can find out. Oh, there's only one line, so that's easy. How many trains we got? 3. Let's see what other options do we get, because I think the locomotive and the wagons are doing 160 kilometers, but my truck is limited to 120, so we're losing money in there. Not that much, because you know. You're from Romania as well. That's very good. Very good. Nice to have you here. Alejandro, you still there? Or can you please post a link with the Discord server in the chat? So what's planned for the New Year's Eve? What are your plans, guys? I mean, I know a lot of people are just having to spend the New Year's Eve in their own bed because of the lockdown. Alright, let's get back into replacing trains. We're not replacing them, we're actually duplicating one. Yes. And now we're replacing it. So there's only vanilla locomotives in here. We got not too many diesel, nothing steam. I've used that before. This is a bit too fast for what I need. I've not used this, so I'm gonna use this. No, I can't do that. 2 seconds, Nick. It's showing me something in the... No. Yeah, no, it doesn't let you... It doesn't let you post, does it? Alright, never mind. If anyone wants to join the Discord, I'm pretty sure I put a link in the description of this live stream. Sorry about that, Nick. So I think I'll do what I did last year. I'll go to the park and watch the fireworks with my parents, and then party with some friends. That sounds good. How old are you? My New Year Eve's mostly waiting for this stupid X-Men quest to be finished on satisfactory. That's not. Yeah, you can just let a game playing by itself, Nick, and just have a couple of drinks. I must say, I'm not a big drinker, and I barely drink. I drink usually on my birthday and at Christmas, but I had so much fun this Christmas. Obviously, we got I had my brother and the family and all the kids, and during the day it was all hectic with 7 kids around running, screaming, blah blah blah. But after they went to bed because they were exhausted, we were finally like having a generally good time, like having a drink and something like that. It was really nice after the shitty year. Right, and it seems to me that I do a lot more talking than I'm actually playing the game. Can we... No, we're gonna use these one because the locomotive I think is Russian, and the boxcars seem to be from the same area. Oh, so you're right. Okay. Yeah, I remember when I was 14, I used to go with my parents to watch the fireworks, and then was, if I was allowed, I had a glass of champagne and watch some telly, and that was about it until midnight. And then was, you know, it wasn't much that you could do. Why do we need state cars? Do you know why do we need state cars in here? We'll find out. Why do we need state cars in here? That's a really good question. Yeah, well, it's not really the best, the best last couple of days for me, and there was a lot of pressure building up on myself, and you know, a long story, but yeah. Right, why do we need... I think I must have gotten this wrong. This is not going that way, no. So that's not line 35. What line is that? 16? Ooh, I have no idea what's happening here. So we got that, that's the passenger. Why is there only... And how do we get all these goods in here? Alright, this train is coming from here. But how do we have goods in here? That is a very, very strange. Unless the other trains are bringing the goods in here, and then these are taking some back. That might be the case. I think it doesn't matter as long as it's getting delivered. It doesn't really matter. So we should see 4 of them. I think we need to add more trucks. What the? See? Just what I was telling you about. The traffic. You sort one problem, and then another one arises. Excuse me. I need to drink a cup of coffee. I have no idea what just happened in here. This used to be empty. Right, let's turn the traffic lights off. First thing to do. Some of them are just useless. We're not gonna need one in there. Not for now, anyway. I hate. Hey Joan, how are you? Glad you're here. This really annoys me when it does that. If you place one of those depots and there's a four lane road, it automatically adds a traffic light, and then when you go to switch it off, you can't, because I think it's too close to the road, unless you delete. Same goes with those. You can't actually turn them off unless you move the station back, I think. Let's try it. And is that gonna work? No, still doesn't work. Weird. Anyway, let's get on with our infinite job. Endless job in here. Oh, I think what happened is, wow, I think it's got worse, worse than it was. Yeah. That's very weird. This is probably the only bridge that is not getting as used as the other ones. Oh no, this one cleared out a bit, I think. Yeah, it did. So is the queue in here. Very, very strange. I don't know how it works, to be honest. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I want to get on with these trucks. Now I could make a street, a small street, just for with bus lanes, so they won't actually have any cars on them. You're going to the right. But you can't move because of that car. Yep. I have no idea. So one car moved. I need to sort out this queue in here. Where are you going? Are you all going to the left? Seems so. They're going to the left as well. And they're going to the left. And this seems to be the problem here. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. Goes all the way around. Now, what can I do in here? What about if I try to make this bridge one way and then this bridge the other way? Maybe that should work. Can only try it. City. 4 lanes. And I want it that way. Oh, I think I want it the other way around. Yes. So there's 4 lanes. Four lanes going 2 to the right. Right, I'm gonna make this one way and then that one way. Hopefully this will clear out a bit. Right, okay. Right, so you are only waiting on, because one of those goes in there. So if I switch this, is that gonna help? Now, it seems now that the traffic is going into 2 direction, which is a lot better than it was before. That's obviously until somewhere else it gets blocked. Now, well, it seems to be flowing for now again. Let's just have a look at the trucks. I'm gonna add a couple more trucks in here. How many we got? We got 8, maybe 4 more. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see how that does. We'll keep an eye on on the trucks in here. I'm guessing moving the goods from here to this city with trucks is kind of out of the question. So I might as well build a freight station in here. On this side, hopefully. Ideally, will be on this side. then I can probably make this a bit more tighter in here. It doesn't have to be very big. I think two terminals will do. I'm just looking to see if I can make this city looking better. Yeah, no problem, Mr. Train. Thank you for stopping by, and have fun playing Transport Fever. To be honest, it's always fun playing Transport Fever. I'm just debating if I should place a freight station here. I'm not too sure where. It will have to be somewhere here. Yeah, I don't think there's any point in watching too much buildings. I've got this mod yesterday, which is really cool. I like it. You can make small bridges over streams. Number of bridges 3. I love it. You got different ones as well. Number of tracks. Ooh. No. Let's see what coverage. Oh, look at that. I could actually place it here. Kinda want to be on this side, but then again we can always jump over, make things more interesting with another couple of bridges. You know what, since this is it's not really on the same level, but since this is a industrial area, there's no point waiting. Just get on with it. And 2 trucks. We don't want a high speed. Not this time. I don't want catenaries. I'm gonna use some diesel trains as well in here. If we leave a gap so the AI can build some buildings back. let's see. Yeah, that's quite a big difference in the elevation. No catenaries. Fact, we don't have to go that way. Yeah, we don't. So I'll bring this up and I'll try to keep it on the same level as the road. That should be fairly straight. Yep. And we are heading this way. This is meant to be just a small village to have a couple of more people commuting into the big metropolis for work purposes. Yeah. I'm not too sure what I was about to do in here and why is it like that, but I'll figure it out with a different occasion. You know what I'm gonna put in here? Maybe not. Or maybe I will. An American train. I think I've used one in here as well. No, in fact, I've used one in here. Ooh, that's a bit old, I think. That is very, very old. Let's see. 158 years. Yeah, I think it's pretty old. Yeah. I'll replace those after, because this is actually a long line. Long-ish. Yeah, it goes all the way up to here. I'll replace those after I finish with this line. I'll probably put the smaller version of the American train. American locomotive. And this should have catenary. If you can hook up in there, that'll be brilliant. Yep. Yep, that should work. Right, so now that line should be sorted. This one is not the best, but I've seen worse. I've seen worse. Right, and now I'm kind of tempted to take all this road out, but I'm not gonna. Not for now, anyway. Right, let's add a couple of buildings. That's not gonna fit. I don't know why you've tried it. Oh wow. That was not intended. Streets. I like, kind of like these, with no trees on them, and I think they don't have lampposts either, which is kind of cool. Cool. No, they do have lampposts. They don't have trees, and some of them they won't even allow houses to be built in there. So it's always good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna do something like that, and I'll let the AI decide where it wants to place the next road. See if I can squeeze a building in here. Yeah, it won't connect. Right, I'll add a small these kind of things. Then we'll do something ugly, just like that. Yep, it's ugly for sure, but you'll get sorted afterwards. We do have quite a good area coverage. I could probably add a truck station in here. And then we can take some stuff over there. A crossover. Throw in some signals. One in there, and one in here. We've got signals going up the way. I think there should be plenty. Right, and now new line from there to here. I'm guessing it should be sorted. Let's change the color of that because you can hardly see it. And that should be it. We just need to add a train, excuse me. Diesel. These. I think they're the only one that I've not used, and this one. And I'm gonna go with those. Can we actually change the color to those? I don't want a yellow, that's for sure. What colors? Ooh, that's ugly. Green, blue. Is that gonna fit? More or less. I will say a fit. Okay. 315. That will do. And that should be it. Let's see. Why do you stop there? Oh, that's where the... That's where the traffic light was. The traffic light? Some of these trains are just way over their age. I don't think that looks good. Ash. I love this bridge. This the mod is really nice. Is that the same train that I've just seen earlier on? I like it when there's two trains going in the same direction. Obviously not at the same speed, but overtaking one each other. Let's see. Like that kind of thing. Oh, hold on, why is that? Why did you stop? What's holding you back? What's holding you back? Probably another train. Or probably the fact that there's only one signal in there. There we go. We should be golden now. Let's jump on. Jump on board. Yeah, if you can make it anytime now. There's trains everywhere you look, which is not really usual for me. There's another train coming up. That was a nice shot. Oh yeah, that would have been such a nice shot. F12. Would have been even better if there weren't any catenaries in here. Just love it. I need to add a bit more variety of trains. At the moment I think there's only the multiple units, a couple that I'm using for passengers, and I think the rest they're all vanilla. It's a shame we can't catch up with that passenger train. There's a passenger train on the left. Just left that small village. But the metropolis in the background is looking fairly good. I think 97 is the maximum speed that this locomotive goes with. I love that bridge. The one with the suspension cables, the white one. Duck. That one on the right. Is it a plane taking off? Right, let's have a look at our trucks. I don't see any being stuck in the traffic, I think. No, this is not. This one is waiting to unload. This should be in here, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should be 12, I think. No, 10. That's fine. That is fine. This bridge has been like that for ages. Oh, this is a nice view. Oh, you bloody autosave. I like the sound of these trains. They have a really nice sound when they go past. Right, let's have a look. How far this city has gone out of proportion. Ooh, we got -10 on the stations, and that's because of this. What do we have in here? See, even the bloody buses are losing money. Why is that? Probably because of the one-way roads that I've got placed in some places, or maybe because of the traffic. Yeah, I think that might be it. In fact, no, because they're not going that way. It might be in here. Right, let's add some bus lanes. Then get rid of this traffic light. Same with this one. And probably this one as well. Once that clears out, should be fine. Quite a few passengers waiting. Let's have a look at this situation on this line improved. Jesus Christ, it didn't. Just losing quite a lot of money. Hey, Train Gamer, welcome. Yeah, I'm still losing quite a lot of money, unfortunately. It's not that I don't have enough. It's just the fact that it's losing money. Once all this is gonna get filled up, it's gonna look fantastic. Port 11. I can rename that Port 11. Alright, is this one receiving any goods? 49 fuel. Oh yeah, that's from there. How are you, Train Gamer? How are you feeling? You okay? I'm glad you're back into business. What? With your YouTube channel. Now, I don't know if you can hear that, but the sound is just amazing. This will be going over the bridge, I think. Yeah, I know. I'm quite the same, to be honest with you. So my dad is not feeling well either, especially now with the pandemic. It's very difficult for him, and he's been quite bad for the last 2 weeks or so, and obviously getting worse every day because he's being postponed because of the COVID situation. Imagine being able to travel in one of these trains. I think it would be fantastic. Hello from Germany. Hello from Scotland. It's quite cold up here. I think it's about -4, -5 outside at the moment. So we got the trucks. Are they stuck again? No. Right, so the trucks seems to be doing what they're supposed to be doing. The traffic problem looks like it's probably improved. On different sections, but then again you have this section here which is always going to be the same problem, because we got these 3 cities, which are quite big. Yeah, yeah. That's quite small, actually. Probably because it doesn't have space where to expand anymore. Yeah, well, as I said at the beginning, Train Gamer, the only reason I've started this map is to test the performance difference in between Vulkan and OpenGL. But unfortunately for me, the game runs twice as bad with Vulkan. Yeah, I've got this one here, and there's a couple more bits in here as well. I've not done anything to these six towns. In fact, they have expanded a bit. So the initial side was 300. And that's because of the connections in between the towns. Yeah, you can see everything has just been thrown together. There's not really too many passengers waiting either. So this line, why not? Line 1 has got 290 passengers out of 700 almost on board, which is crazy. Line 8, nothing on it. Line 36, nothing on it. This is a really nice train. Do we have custom cameras? No. I have to sort out this bridge in here. The one that goes above. It's not the best. There's more passengers waiting in the bus stations than on the train station. Right, guys, I'm gonna take a couple of rides on different trains, and then it will probably be enough for tonight. Yeah, first of all, I'm gonna go for one of them. Yes. We're gonna go all the way into that small village and then probably back. Come on. Jump on board. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Overtaking with trains. Oh, what's happening with the frame rate? Yep. We're approaching the other station. There's so many spots on this map that you can just sit and just wait to see the trains. And the thing is, I've not, and I didn't spend a lot of time just making things look beautiful. It's just natural, organic, most of it. And here comes the sound. Marvelous. I'm gonna speed it up, and then when we come back, I think I'm gonna end up making this bridge a lot wider than it is at the moment, because I think it looks a bit weird. Maybe it's a shame you can't connect the road with the rail, sort of like snapping together, creating one bridge. Once everything fills up, all the bits that are still empty, I think it's gonna look fantastic. That, of course, if the frame rate can still hold it like this, at least. I'm actually looking forward for the update when it's gonna fix my performance. Everywhere you look, it's either a bridge or some traffic, so some trains passing by. quite a few passengers waiting in here. I think that's the end of the line. Nice. And now we want to go which one? Not that one. Maybe one of them, if they can hurry up. No, that's actually stopping here. We want another one. I just need to figure out which one is it. Can be one of them, I think. Yeah, line 35. Line 35. Where are you? There we go. I'll take this this trip to the end of the station and back over this bridge, and then I think it'll be enough for tonight and for this year, for that matter. That bridge is a bit too low, I think. You know what's missing in here? I think a couple of ships on this channel for passengers, if they're gonna make a profit. I'm not too sure, but I might add a couple to see if maybe it helps with the traffic as well, or maybe it doesn't. So we are nearly full. We're dropping off the goods, and then we turn around. It's like they're going into a summer holiday. So much traffic. Anyway, right, guys and girls, thank you very much for being here tonight. Thank you very much for a wonderful year, and I do hope the next year is gonna be as you desire. Unfortunately, this what we're facing now is not gonna change overnight, and so you're not gonna enter in 2021 and everything is gonna be in the past, unfortunately. But we can only look forward to every day. Again, thank you very much for a great year, and have a happy new year, and I shall see you soon. Have a good night. Bye bye.